Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa with Dennis Glover. We're here at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood for our top 8 Eliminator Finals. At this point, you're going to see our first set of matches, seeds 3 through 8, and to give you the lowdown on who these people are. Our tournament leader, second seed out of Arvada, is Rick Schaefer, and then Mark Fritchell, our fourth seed, also from Broomfield. Fifth seed, Don Sarno from Thornton. Our sixth seed, Michael Pollard from Northglen. Seventh seed, Mitchell Finn from Northglen, and Jason Poole from Aurora. So a couple neighborhood guys, a couple very new faces. In fact, I don't even think you haven't even met Michael Pollard.
I haven't.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Michael Pollard. He's from Cheyenne. I'm sorry.
Well, that was a good ball. I mean.
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. So, again, this is our first round. Our 3 winners will then move up to round 2. We'll bring in our second seed, who is Rick Schaefer. He'll bowl the lowest remaining seeded player. And then the 2 winners will then bowl each other, and then whoever is left will take on our tournament leader, Shane Golderman. First place today is $2,196. These bowlers, if they fail to advance, they'll each make $150, and then we'll move on. 127 entries today, which is a good tournament considering we just got back from Vegas.
Oof.
As Dennis will attest to. Good showing by our group. Only had one bowler make the Eliminator Finals, but lost in the first round by 1 pin, who is, again, the bowler you're seeing, will be seeing on lane 21, Bryce Tanny, unfortunately. And Bryce is a national champion, but had he gotten the pins in his split in the 10th frame, even one of them, he would have made the first round. And Dennis, like you know, anything can happen. Just get in.
Just to get in. And, you know,
Right.
very rare instance, we had 5 in the finals with the tie.
With the tie, right. And the girl from Bermuda got in, which was pretty cool. Chantel Richardson.
Well, the funny thing about that, you know, she travels with 4 other guys,
right?
And they're all sitting back watching her bowl, and she's, you know, and they're all fantastic bowlers. And,
yeah,
you know,
they are.
And you know, unfortunately, I hate to say it this way, she's the lower of the group.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
but yet all the
but
powerful
she bowled
bowlers,
very well,
right? All of the power bowlers sitting there watching her bowl.
Yes,
and that was awesome.
Yeah, it was a kick. But my first thing to her when I'm doing the biography, I said, "Okay, you so from your Bermuda." I said, "Is there any?" Jason Poole had opened in front. Everybody is pretty close, but look at how close the handicaps are. TV finals, so 1 mark. That's not bad at all. To the tournament, we're looking forward to going to the one in Super Bowl week at South Point, where we're going to feature a $50,000 first place.
Correct.
You think you're going to be able to pull that off?
Well, doing a little talking to my boss. Got to do a little sweet talking there. And,
I hope you can make it. I really do.
I really. I mean, there are so many options during that tournament. Not just the main event for $50,000. So much more that you can bowl for at the same time.
Well, look at a great feature that South Point did for us. I mean, we're going to run a gold tournament. Guaranteeing what, 2,000 or 1,000 first place minimum, and it's free. Doesn't cost our gold members a dime. That's awesome. You can't beat that.
No.
And we'll have all kinds of little side events going on during the week, like you said, to keep you busy.
Exactly.
And then then we get into the finals on Saturday.
You know, when you buy that package and it never fails. You buy the package so you have unlimited entries.
And you'll make it on the first.
And you're making on the first one. So now what do? You know.
Well, and then I can just
bowl for and not just sit around and wait and relax.
And what I try to tell the guys, basically,
hey, way to go. Way to go.
You know, they always kind of opens up. You want to bowl that, and then when you of this shot and see what of my squad and just go.
You know, but and every time they get done with a shot or a frame, they go back and sit down and grab out.
What's really incredible is the top 4 spots are obviously the Super that if you go out into Las, which is a crazy the casino, sports book.
Sports books, and what happened? If you bet this,
Oh yeah. Well, with that game, is receive the kickoff. What team?
well,
What player on that team is going to receive the kickoff?
who wins the toss?
Oh yeah. Uh huh.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, you did that. Scott's going. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, but that's the cool part. And you watch, like you said, all you got to do is sit back and watch these guys. That's a game all by itself.
exactly. You know, and you sit down, you get some ice cream, or you get the famous hot dogs.
Oh.
And you sit back and you just watch the party because these people are crazy at
Oh,
times.
yeah. It is. They're nuts. But that's what makes it, you know. Nice shot.
Wow, great.
Mark Fritchell making the 3-10 baby split.
Don's going to be
67. That's about a mark difference. So there's went out the window, but leaves the 1, 2, 4, 7 on a spare. He's got 74 in the fourth. He is now
move ahead by 6. It's Don striking
nice
it up.
ball. He
Takes
doubles,
advantage.
yeah.
Takes advantage of that open.
Well, here's the cool part. Mitchell's never won. Don's never won. Obviously, Michael's never won. Shane's never won. So 4 of the 8 bowlers have never won a title, which in this day and age with all our members, that's pretty unusual.
Yeah.
But that's cool also. It's always nice to get a new champion. Oh, jeez.
Goes
What a great
beautiful
shot.
Goes to a beautiful strike to a 4-9.
Yep.
You got to pay attention to what you're doing.
Yep. Oh, did he? Oh, I was going to say, did he carry that?
Didn't carry that, but he got away with the ugly.
Still, he
ugly
got
hit.
9. Yeah. I thought he carried it, but he left the 7.
Poole lost this sight.
Yep. Jason leaves a bucket. 90 in the 5th. Okay.
But when you're in the finals,
yeah, I know. We'll talk about that. He's got 94 in the 6th. So Mark is going to be ahead. And again, that same situation. First, Bryce is close for the first. Turns out he leaves the. Turns out he needs 1 pin to make. You got to get.
go for guaranteed pin
Yep,
count.
absolutely.
Title.
Let's see, they're in the 8th frame over there. And Michael leaves a 6-10. Ooh, that was a good shot. Leaves a 9. Bowlers were telling me today their best carry was trying to keep their hand out of the ball.
Yes.
The more they got through the ball, the more they leave stuff like this. Pin lead for Mark Fritchell. Bryce split, 18 in the 7th, which he'll still be ahead, but the lead has been cut to probably a mark if Jason can mark in the 7th. And then Jason needs to take advantage of that and get right back in it. Although he hasn't, other than practice, he was crushing racks. Now he's kind of lost it.
Well, because in practice he's just getting loose and not thinking.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to put something together. Throw the ball. Roll the ball.
A little light. Yep. Leaves a bucket. 2, 4, 5, 8. Oh, Don Sarno just absolutely goes right by the 1-2. Boy, both of those bowlers are struggling all of a sudden.
And Mitch,
142 in the 8th, 111 in the 8th. So Don Sarno with a pretty commanding lead at this point. All right, Jason does make a spare.
yes, take a bow. Take a bow.
He's only good for, I think his average is like 1.5 a game.
Actually, he's from what I can see, he's better in the 5th and the 7th.
Wow, so he's ahead of average, yeah. All right, Don's up in frame number 9. Okay, good shot. eighth frame. 119 in the seventh. He is only down behind by 9. That game's going to get real close real quick. And will Mitch make his 10 pin?
Nope.
No, when he let it go.
Wow.
So 122 in the eighth,
Yeah.
I believe.
And
Yep.
Mark's strikes puts him.
Actually, but a strike in the eighth would really help him. They could pretty much lock him out. Okay, Bryce with a 7 pin. Ooh, just a little high at the last minute. Leaves a sturgeon. 3, 6, 9, 10.
Uh-oh, Bryce.
Yeah, he's good. That was a brick. Yeah, he's good. Call that a sturgeon is Ken has made this spare like 3 times in his life. Only been bowling for like 55 years.
Well, I mean, that is rated the hardest
It is
spare
hard.
to cover.
Sure.
Because you can leave every pin possible, like leaving a 3-pin.
Well, when we bowled the Sport League, we called that the Big Four as a joke. But it was because the ball either floated or it hooked up.
Yeah.
So you're going to leave everything. Nice. Play some golf. Oh, really? Obviously, Bryce is a golf pro, so
yes.
he's going to go out and do what he does best. Good strike by Mark Fritchel, setting himself up in the 9th. That's a huge.
Pull goes Brooklyn for a double.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsi here with Dennis Glover. We're at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood for the Denver branch of the Amateur Bowlers Tour Top 8 Finals, and this is round 2. To our left, you're going to see our 5th seed, Don Sarno, taking on our 7th seed, Mitchell Finn. And on our pair to the right, you have 2nd seed, Rick Schaefer of Arvada, taking on our 8th seed, Jason Poole of Aurora. Again, Dennis handicaps are close. You get a 3-pin difference here, 12-pin difference there. Okay, Rick starts out 9 spare. Either one of these bowlers gets locked in, it's over. And then it's conceivable they can both get locked in. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yes, and that's the match to watch.
Yes, that is the key match out of the 2 right now. All right, Mitchell lucky to get back. Give himself 9 count. All 5 remaining bowlers are now in the Megapod, so the bowlers that fail to advance in this round, they'll each get $350. That's with 5% of the Megapod. And then they're up in the neighborhood of $599, $1,098, and $2,196. So
that's money.
One stair step at a time, but $350 for just winning 2 matches is not bad. So Mitchell Finn, he spares. And all right, Jason has almost gotten his spare making
quota
for this game already, which is pretty amazing.
Spare in the first for Jason. I shouldn't talk. My spare game has been atrocious of late.
I'm right behind you. I really am. Only Sledgester is worse than the both of us.
Mm.
You know, and you know why, right?
Because we want everybody to bowl, not laugh.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to bowl when you're bent over, holding your stomach, begging for somebody to stop. Yeah. Ooh. Get out of there. Oh.
Wow.
Well, this is makeable though. He got that 8-pin out, so he leaves a what is that? 2-7-10. And Don Sarno leaves a 3-10. This is makeable, folks. Let's see how close he can get.
Makeable for someone who can't make spares?
Yeah, but that's the thing with Jason. See?
Oh, my goodness.
He'll make the hard stuff, and then he'll flag a 4-pin. Okay? But that's Jason, you know? Great shot.
Yes.
And Don, unfortunately, skates past the 3-pin, so he's open in the second. And Ricky's over there just shaking his head going, yeah, that's Jason. Yeah. But he's got to get lined up and go. Rick is a Denver Hall of Famer. Was elected, I believe, a year ago. His grandfather, the great bowling proprietor Frank Tavella, who had Northgate years and years ago, and then Crown Lanes before he retired. So Rick actually basically grew up in Crown as the Ross Kellys grew up at Arapahoe.
Oh, that is so. That is so.
Pretty much. But an excellent bowler. His dad's been on the Denver board, Russ, for quite a number
Don
of years.
just missed the 6
He
pin.
flags a 6. That's not good. Don't give him those opportunities, Don. No problem for Rick.
You got to get the easy ones because the hard ones will come.
Yeah. And Rick's a character, but he knows how to turn it off. I mean, he's a great jokester and this and that, and he'll help you every way he can. But when it's his turn and he's up, it's all business. He has to focus, and he does that very well, which is the way you're supposed to be.
Ooh.
Good
my
shot.
goodness.
Oh, Lord. He has left some great shots. If he could have doubled there with Don going open in the second and third, man, he could have put it in overdrive.
Right, and that's what we were discussing earlier, throwing a great shot, but
Oh, Rick let the ball walk up through the face, gets the 3-6-10. That's split conversion by pool. As close as these guys are, that could be the difference in that match.
oh, yes.
All right, Mitchell, no
covers that
problem with
easy.
the 8. It's funny, when Mitchell first joined, it literally took him almost a year to make a cut. And then he started making cuts, and then you could see he got more and more relaxed. Finally made a top 8 a while ago. He was scared to death.
Of course.
And then the second time he made it, he got much better. I think his best finish is second, or if it's not, it's third. It's very close, but he throws a great ball.
Yes.
It's just I think he needs a little bit more self-confidence, but look at that.
Oh,
Look
my
at
goodness.
this.
Oh.
He double-teamed both pins that were going to take out the other pins. Oh, my Lord. Absolutely no luck at all. I'm not going to let him buy my lottery tickets.
No. But you know who I'm going to get to buy me some tickets is Poole. And take his smartwatch off.
That's an oxymoron, isn't it? Oh. All right, so Mitchell opens. Bad break, 7-10. He's got
a little room.
66 in the 5th.
Yeah, he's up by 29 sticks.
Yeah,
Scratch.
I know. Depending on what Don does, though. 57-9. Yeah, he's up a mark, say.
Right,
now.
but at once we see what Don does here in the 4th,
Yeah.
but he's got a little room.
What do we got over here? Rick's got 3 spares in a row. Mason's got 3 spares in a row.
Oh, look at that. Don carries the 4, falls over to take out the 9.
Well, you got to have those two. So Don smokes the rack twice, gets a stone 8 and a 7-10, or Mitchell does. Don comes up and gives I'm in deep trouble ball and carries. Crazy. Hey, Jason Poole up in a 4th. Beautiful shot. There we go.
Slow down.
He didn't like it, but it was great. Yeah, let
just
the
slow
ball
down.
do
Yeah.
what it's supposed to do. The first one that'll tell you that is his opponent. Why not?
Broken for a double.
Yep.
When it's ugly, get ugly.
Yeah. And you know what? Don't move.
No. Don't move until it stops working.
Yep, I agree. Beautiful.
Oh, the solid
Couldn't carry
10.
the 10 out. The 54 in the 3rd. He's down 2 scratch. So he's down 14. And Mitchell, he's got to get back in this with that double by Don. And he flags the 10.
Yeah.
Very, very unusual.
Rare to see. Rare
Yes,
to see.
63 in the 4th with an open. Yeah, he's got to concentrate and focus. He can come back on this shot, but he's got to just blow that off. And
Oh,
that's
my
not gonna
goodness,
hold.
Mitch.
No. So we got
He dumps
starts
that.
out with a strike, spare, and then goes open. 74 in the fifth.
Leaves 2-4. No, I don't think I've ever seen Shaper lost on a pair before.
No. Look how close. Nope. 3-6-10. You cannot try to fit the ball in on this pattern. It
No.
will eat you alive.
And I was bowling qualification with the Chief.
Okay.
And we know how he gets when he bowls.
No.
The man, he is so determined.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And after this and that and everything, and he finally says, I give. I'm just done. Throws the ball, drops his head, because he knew he threw a bad ball.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Ball rolls up, carries the pocket. The best shot he's ever had the whole night. I look at him and say, see, that's what you got to do. He goes, what, drop the ball? No, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just throw the ball, turn around, and walk away.
Exactly right. That's funny.
So the next shot, he gets up, he throws the ball. He turns around and walks away, looks at me and goes, you right, Dennis, because that's a strike.
He is a character. And I'll tell you, in all seriousness, he would be fun to bowl with.
Oh,
How
he's
can you not
hilarious.
have fun bowling with him?
The last couple of times I bowled at Holiday, I bowled with him on a pair, and qualification, semi. He is awesome to bowl with.
And if he doesn't bowl well, he is packed up and gone in a shot.
Exactly. There's no hesitation, no question.
He's out of the bowling center in less than 10 seconds. All right, Don, grinding along, doing well. He's got 85 in the fifth with a spare in the sixth. He is currently, let's see,
8.
up 11. So he's up 8 pins. Still anybody's game over there.
Oh,
pull like that one.
that's
Yeah.
a turkey. That's a turkey for him.
58 in the third with a 3-bagger. This could be over early. And that's what you got to do when you're bowling somebody. Both of them are very good caliber bowlers.
Right.
When they see one guy struggling, you got to amp it up and you got to put him away.
You got to jump
because you
on
know
it.
they can turn around and just come right
at
at
any
you.
point in time.
Yep.
And Don throws a great shot there on lane 21.
Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game over here. Rick Schaefer he's just got to bear down and get lined up. No.
Yeah. Oh, big.
4-6-10. For all intents and purposes, that's another open. He's going to have 89, say, in the sixth. He's in serious trouble. Okay, Mitch threw that out the window, leaves a 1-2-4.
Yeah, he's not being consistent at all. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's looking for something, but he's way off from where he was.
Yeah. The biggest mistake a lot of these guys make is when the ball starts to hook up, they know they have to move their feet left, but they don't move their eyes. So they move their feet left, and then they wheel it, and they wheel it into that OB, and then they get in real trouble. Too much on the head pin. So he's open in the seventh. 100 in the seventh. Sarno's got 125 minimum. So he's up 22.
Ball change for Schaefer and leaves a 10 pin.
It's one of those fishing expeditions gone wrong, unfortunately. That was a little bit better. Yep,
Yeah,
excellent
yes,
shot.
Yes.
All right, so Mitch comes back, strike in the eighth. And I think Ricky's just going to go through the numbers right now. Just throw 4 shots and get out of the way.
Exactly. Get it done. I mean, still, he gets about 300 change here, so.
Yeah, 350.
It's not a bad tournament.
No, not
bad.
bad.
It's not a great one, but it's not a bad one.
Plus, he made sweeper money.
Oh, yeah.
Won the scratch sweeper.
Oh, so.
So he's had a good weekend.
Yeah. Oh,
Great
Don throws
shot.
an unbelievable shot there.
Great shot. Slowly pulling away here.
Poole gets that wide.
Almost came back and mixed it out. 2-5. 130 and change in the sixth. Wow, he's up almost 50 pins. With 3 frames to go, it's not looking good.
All right, he
Wow,
just made his
another
quota in
spare.
He made his quota. That's 2
Scary.
spares in the game.
Yeah, way over his quota.
He just raised his average. Because I think he had 3 in his last game.
Nah.
think Don's going to simply just grind out and cruise to a decent little win here.
Even if he opens, Mitch basically has to double minimum to get close. So, good shot. All right, so Don Sarno, 154 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th. And Mitchell Finn up in the 9th frame. He's going to finish first. Got a strike in the 8th. If he can punch, he can shoot .190 in 33 for 223. And that would force Don to mark in the 10th.
Yes.
That's where we're at.
Nope.
One at a time. Nope. Throw it out the window.
Again.
You can't get it out there. You got it. And it's not that he wants to do that. He's just not closing. He's opening up, and he's not closing his shoulders parallel to the foul line. And when that happens, the ball's got to go right. So 125. The best he can do now is 170. He is done.
Yes.
So Mitchell Finn's going to finish tie for 4th, and he's going to make 175 plus 175. And realistically, the Rickster is toast.
Yeah, 4-8. Covers the 4-8. Moves in.
Best he can do is $150 and 4. No, I take that back. 120, 50, 180 and 4. Yeah, all Jason has to do is stay behind the line next 2 frames. So, set. Good shot.
Great shot in the 10th.
Yeah. All right, Rick Schaefer.
And Schaefer carries in on the 9th there.
Okay, so Mitchell Finn and Rick Schaefer are going to go back tied for 4th. Each bowler is going to make $350. And now the winners will match up on 23 and 24. And it looks like it's going to be Don Sarno and Jason Poole at this point. Now it's better.
Huh?
See, if he keeps it in front of him and he doesn't wheel it all the way out, he's got room. That's a great look. And it's a shame. If he could have thrown a better shot in the 9th frame, he's looking at a 5-bagger here to really put some heat on Don Sarno. But unfortunately, it's a little too late. Okay, let's see if Poole can make the 4, 6, 7, 9. Why not?
Well, did smart, got smart, did what he.
Keith Guerrero would give that a 9 shot.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
At 30-some miles an hour.
Yeah, and give Poole the opportunity to be able to throw 30 to 35 miles.
He could
throw a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but let him get it to 35.
Yeah, really. And then duck.
Yes. Those pins are flying back this way.
All right, Don Sarno going to finish up here. Mitchell Finn finishes 199. That ball just never got anywhere.
Well, that's all right. That's more than enough right there.
124, but that's more than enough, like you said. Yep. All right, so Mitchell Finn, Rick Schaefer go home tied for 4th, $350 each. And our semifinal match is going to feature Don Sarno of Thornton against Jason Poole of Aurora on lanes 23 and 24. These contestants finish up, and then we'll take a short break, and we'll come back for our semifinal match. Good shot.
Jason's going to have to give pins this time for once.
He's got Ricky laughing. Ricky knows he's got no shot. That's a shame. He bowled good all weekend and just never got a good feel for that pair. Great shot. That was a good shot by Don Sarno. All right.
Slow and
so
easy.
He shoots 221 with handicap and defeats Mitchell Finn at 22. And Jason had no problem with Rick Schaefer beating him by 44. Okay, folks, when you come back, you're going to be watching our semifinal match. Again, that's going to be Don Sarno of Thornton against Jason Poole of Aurora. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Holiday Lanes. I'm with Dennis Glover. I'm Nick Lasorsa, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasorsa, Dennis Glover. We're here at Holiday Lanes. This is our semifinal match. It's going to feature our 5th seed, Don Sarno, taking on our 8th seed, Jason Poole. And Don's going to have a 14-pin advantage. He's a higher seeded player, so he will lead the match. And shake hands, and there they go. There's going to be serious trash talking the whole time. Most of it's going to be coming from Poole.
Oh, yeah. I mean, remember the last time we were here, and I was on the show with you, Poole was bowling against Guccione. And they both
with the bowling balls.
Yes.
Yeah, Jason runs over to the counter and pulls out one of Frankie's bowling balls and beats him with it. Oh my God, it's too much. And Frankie's just laughing. Oh, pulled it. All right, 3-10. Pick to click. We're down to 3. I'll give you the opportunity. Who do you like?
Oh, my. I was watching a Goldman Bowl earlier, but, if he can stay on pace, I'm going to give it to Poole. I'm going to take Poole.
Well, you know what? Jason's the only champion in the final 3. So since I have a little bit of an advantage, and Shane has never been in this position, Don has.
No, Shane's been here.
Yeah, finished, but not for a title, though.
Yes, he finished 2nd place to...
That I don't remember. Was it Cold Creek?
No.
Anyway, okay. I'm going to take Shane.
Yeah, okay.
And that's only out of respect to his father.
Give me a moment. Let me think about it. It was here.
Okay. No, that ball just never did anything. And that's one of the new Ebonite balls. But yet there are times where he'll wind up with that ball, and that ball will just blister the pocket.
Yes. And that's what I was just about ready to say. He didn't deliver that ball to the lane.
Yeah.
He did not get through his shot.
Yeah.
That one he does.
And he was still watching it going, I don't know. Is that ball going to make a turn or what? Hey, he didn't like the way that ball was shaping up.
Nope.
Smart, though. He knew it right away.
Last time I was here going against Ed Devlin.
Oh,
that's it.
Ed Devlin. The Idaho Springs Mount, where is he? Mount Evans. Mountain Man.
Yeah, I remember Ed was playing up through the middle of the lane. There he is.
Nice. Well, good ball change.
He got a good well, that's the ball he threw for the spare.
Okay.
And then he got up through the shot.
All right, Don Sarno. Been here before. Actually, Don's having a good day. Doing all right. Nice ball.
Got a little aggressive on it.
Sure.
The ball held and moved nicely. But it would be nice to see Jason really get to the final and do something there. Be an early birthday gift to his mom, who's here watching.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, her birthday's next month.
Okay.
Well, it's another decent shot from Don.
Boom. 2 big shots. That strike really, or a split really pissed him off.
Just a little bit. Well, that first shot he delivered to the lane and just let it go, and the ball just read and ran. Okay. And those 2 shots
were excellent.
He put a little into it and got the ball down the lane. Beautiful.
Yep. It's a great shot.
Here we go.
Sit. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That had money all the way. Right, so even with that, Don Sarno has a slim 2-pin lead.
Now, earlier on the day when you're playing these lanes, you couldn't get through your shot like that. If you hit the lane like that, that ball would truly just slide out and you just ride up. It would not move or read.
Next week we're on one of the older sport shots, the Winding Road 39-footer.
Got that inside. And he carries it.
It held. Don's in trouble. He's got tug and he's got wheel where he's playing.
Yes.
And that combination is deadly, especially for him.
That's the old saying. He's got this much room.
Yeah, really.
Pool's got it.
Let's hope he hits it.
Well, like I said, if his mind stays where he's
Yes.
at and he continues with what he's doing, you're not going to be able to touch him.
Well, absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
Don got that low outside. Ooh! Didn't finish.
Just came back a little light and late. Leaves a 10. It's all right. He's throwing the ball good. At this point, he's just got to hope that Jason doesn't decide to run all 5 or 6 in a row. No problem with the 10. Good shot. 57 in the third with a spare. Frame 4. Right now he's down about a mark. But it's early. Stepping up for frame 5.
No, that's a good shot there.
Yep,
There you go.
no doubt. You liked
Yeah.
it right off his hand.
Yeah. Like I said, that last one, he just got it outside a little bit,
Yeah,
but that
a little
was
bit.
beautiful. That was right there.
Yep. 77 in a fourth with a strike in a fifth. So he's answering Jason so far.
And it's hanging in there.
Yep. He's waiting for Jason to give him that one brain fart that'll sneak him in.
Which we know he eventually
Well,
will.
unfortunately, I mean, we are talking about a 10-time master champion here, though.
Well, if you go back in the day, you got to remember some of his championships were won with a $150.
Well, we're not going to go there. Yes, he has been lucky in the past. I'll give him that. But
And
10 titles is 10 titles. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. 110 in a fourth. 33, 18. He's up 15. Can make it 25 with another one. I like what he's doing. He is focused. He's not clowning around.
exactly.
He is.
He's here to bowl.
Yep,
At this
he's here
point in
to bowl.
time, he is here to bowl.
Yep. And when he's in this mode, you gotta like your chances. Well,
He pulled that one a little bit. Yep.
yeah, he did have a little bump in there, but that one he lofted a little bit and it read early. So he leaves the 5-9.
No, that's a 3-6.
Is it? All right, my fault. 3-6. I'll get new glasses any day now, folks. Actually, I have my Fenway Park box seat here, which means I'm sitting in front of a steel girder.
There he goes. All right.
And that's, okay, there's a spare
There,
limit right
yeah.
there. 128 in a fifth with a spare in a sixth.
Now, I'm going to give him credit. I'm going to give him credit because he covered 2 spares in his match.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to him.
Hell, and he's still got
clean.
4 frames to go yet.
Yeah, he is clean through.
6?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Come on,
They got
Don.
that a
Stay
little
with
wide.
him. Stay with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
here we
makes
go.
up, that makes
Hit him
up.
thin. Watch him
Yes.
spin. He needed that one, folks.
Yeah.
107. Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
carries
throws this one.
when
We got an
he moves
even
up.
match.
Yeah.
It's going to be very close.
Actually, he carries this when he goes ahead.
All right. Again, it'll be just by pins, but that's okay. And he can keep his string going where Jason had his stop with the spare. Oh, pulled it.
Got in.
Almost got lucky. Leaves the 5. So 126 in the sixth. 148. Yeah, he's down maybe, 6?
Yeah.
Something like that. Nothing he can't overcome. Still
No,
enough
it just
time.
puts him back in the match from having
Sure.
that open in the first frame.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
gives himself a chance here to do something. And once again, a lot of people won't see a spare as a break, but when a guy's throwing 3 or 4 at you,
You'll take the
it's a
spare. Yeah.
exactly.
All right, so 126 in the sixth for Don Sarno with a spare in the 7th. Meanwhile, Jason Poole is at 148. in the 6th and seeing if he can mark in the 7th. Yeah, very close game here. If he strikes here, he's up 8.
Good shot.
Oh,
No
boy, does
question
he have
about
a great
it.
look on that right
Yes,
wing.
yes.
Wow. 148 and a 6. Like I said, striking a 7th. Now he can increase that lead by 18 with the double. This is a good match. This has been our best match so far.
I mean, this is all about watching. This is what you want to see. You know, I don't know
When we
about
get
you.
up this close,
Yeah.
yes. Because they've done well all weekend, and you're seeing the cream of the crop for this particular shot at this particular moment in this particular bowling center.
Exactly. It's a little tight.
Oh!
Yes, yes.
Little luck. The scary part is he's slapping stuff out and looking at somebody that's not there.
Yeah.
That just scares the hell out of me. I don't know what he's looking at.
That's the person that's coaching them and getting them through this match. Leave them alone.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, we don't talk about your buddies.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. There's a ghost around here somewhere. All right, Don Sarno. What can he do?
He's there.
Come on, get him. That was a bad break. It was a mixer, but he got through the ball pretty good, but unfortunately leaves a 4.
Yeah, pretty much you
Two
move a board right.
2 board, yeah. Depending on your target and how you throw the ball, it's anywhere 1, 2 boards right with your feet, and same mark, and let the ball roll.
There
Excellent shot. There we go. Good shot. That's how you do it, folks. So we got 178, 144. Okay, he's only down like 14 or 15, so this would be a great time to get a strike in the foundation frame here.
That looks good. Oh, red and get
Just snuck up a little
yeah.
bit. Maybe split. Hopefully it's only the 310. Yep, okay. So if he can convert this and punch in a 10th, he can shoot 212 with 30, 242.
Oh.
No. Okay, gives him 171 and a 9th, and unfortunately that's pretty much going to end Don Sarno's day because Jason Poole has 2 frames remaining. He's working on a double. Even if he doesn't, even if he doesn't mark at a 9th and 10th, he still shoots 2-0, so pretty much it's over.
Because he can only.
Like he shoot 2-10 without a mark, so.
And
boy, does he love that lane or what,
I
Dennis?
tell you what.
There he goes. He's pointing to people that aren't there. It's scaring me. Is it Chris Kelso? What is he doing?
He said he looked at me. He says, "Just tell him to stop going down there and slapping stuff out. Just leave him alone." I'm like, just hang with your buddies and go on. Don't they're helping you, they're guiding you. Just go on. See,
I don't know.
He's being Poole. And,
yeah.
At this point
Poole
in time,
at his best.
Yeah.
Oh God, too much.
And he's inside on this lane, and it looks great. That's the
ooh.
first one that just.
Yep.
See?
He's out there.
Yeah.
His throw to good. 207. He shoot 230. No, there's people down there. Only he can see them.
We just can't see them. We can't interact with them. And I'm not.
It's a Pool thing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if Jolene see them either, but.
No, Jolene's good. I didn't teach my kid that. I didn't do that. This killed me. 247. 247. He can shoot 263 with his handicap. He throws one here. And you wonder why we like watching him. All right.
When he switch balls, gets that tight inside.
And
It goes Brooklyn.
Look. Oh, God. and of course, the peanut gallery is loving every moment of it.
Yes.
Okay, so Don Sarno's going to go home in 3rd place. Great effort. He takes 250 for 3rd, plus 349 for 10% of the mega pot for a total of 599.
That works for me.
Oh, yeah. Wow, mixer a little light, 245. So now
I don't know about
this ought to
that.
be sick. You got Poole and Golderman.
I don't
This
know
could
about
be
that.
like Abbott and Costello.
I'm going to go meet his friends, see if they can help me out too.
Yeah. Oh, the invisible ones that he's pointing to?
whoever they are.
Oh, okay. 180 plus 30 for 210. Still a great effort by Don Sarno. Good job.
Yes. Pool, where you going?
All right.
Yeah,
Let him do it.
Those people are probably telling him to move.
When we come back, folks, our championship match will be right here, and it's going to be Shane Golderman. Shane Golderman taking on Jason Poole. We'll be right back. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Holiday Lanes, and you're watching Jason Poole and his imaginary friends, and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa and Dennis Glover. We're here at Comedy Central. This has turned into a real fest. We got our tournament leader, Shane Golderman of Brighton, taking on Jason Poole of Aurora. And if both of these guys will ever stop talking, we could get them to shake hands and we'll begin. So, there he goes, talking to imaginary friends again. Yeah, boy. God only knows what's going to happen at this.
No, and Shane's
And,
talking to him.
that's the thing that's scary. He doesn't even drink. Yeah, but he's
Behind
buying.
the drinks, yes, yes.
That's it. See? Wow. Poor Jolene. His mom. She just sits back there and she doesn't know whether to hide, run, laugh, or what, or go for the vomit bag. I don't know. All right. First look at Shane Golderman, folks. Throws a nice ball.
Goes over the head.
Yep. Forced a little bit. Leaves a 6-9-10.
There is a party going on behind the lanes.
But now
here.
this is Jason's problem, though. So now he wants to be the center of attraction rather than focus on his shot.
Exactly.
And Shane needs to know that and get lined up quickly and get him out of it early enough that by the time he realizes what's going on, it's too late.
It's too late. But
All right, so Shane makes the spare.
so as you were saying earlier, with the experience, of Shane being here and not being here, and not noticing or understanding what's
Yes,
going on around.
correct. There's different parts of this game that people aren't aware of.
Something wrong with that kid.
And
There's
yeah,
something
oh
wrong
yeah,
with him.
we just haven't figured out all the things that's wrong with him yet. That's
Unfortunately, his mother doesn't know either.
oh, there we go.
And that's a good shot.
And I got to tell you,
That ran on the back end.
that was the worst shot he's thrown there, but he still struck.
Yes. He's got that lane. It's
And the trash talking continues. Oh, God. And the scary part, this is for like a $1,200 pot game, basically. 1,098, 2196, $900 pot game. No, $1,100 pot game. All right. Frame 2 for Jason. He liked it. Did he carry the 10 out?
He carried the 7, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he had gas for a second.
Yeah, well, just be happy we're not that close.
Yes, thank you. Yes. That's why we have all this modern technology around us. We don't have to get that close. All right, so he starts out with a double.
So let's see how.
Come on, Shane.
Yeah.
Stay focused. He can just as easily lose it as get it. So stay in and play your own game. Nice ball.
Heavy on the head.
Little high, but that's okay.
Yeah. And he's getting ready to do your favorite thing, use the spare ball to cover the 4-7.
Okay. Oh, no, do we want to get into this?
It's there.
Okay, made it though.
Hard.
Somebody's going to have
straight,
to pull me aside one day and go and tell me why that is the optimal way to convert a left side
Well,
spare
it's
as
not
opposed to
really-
what we've learned
Right, it's
growing
not
up.
obsolete.
No, it's
option.
not.
It's comfortability. Some guys like Poole are very comfortable with throwing a plastic ball
billet,
that's
yeah.
not going to move
Right.
hard, fast, and straight at this spare because their targeting is great.
Yes, good point.
Now you watch Poole throw at spares and he uses his ball at hooks. We know what his percentages.
Good.
Exactly.
All right, frame 3 for Shane Golderman.
Gives it a little bit more room.
Come on. Ah. Now that one was more relaxed. Threw the ball much better. It's only 3 frames, Shane. No big deal.
Come on, relax and do what you did to get here.
Yeah, if the name Golderman is familiar to some of you out there, you have to understand that, about almost 20 years now, Gary Golderman, his dad, and myself and Dwayne Mellinger put together the very first sport league in the city of Denver. And at that time, it was 5 Brunswick centers, 7 weeks, different shot every 7 weeks, and we moved. It was a travel gig. It was a blast. Started out with, I believe, 10 or 12 teams, bowling 3 games. And then got to this bowling center, and because we had a master here, Mr. David Allen, another Hall of Famer, proprietor of the year for, we didn't want the boy can lay down a shot. So the sport league stayed here for a number of years, grew to 16 teams.
Goes Brooklyn on that lane. Lane 24, you're just going to hang a plaque above it and say pool.
As we did for Ross Kelly at Western Bowl.
Yes, at Western Bowl, it was 19 and 20?
Something like that. Yeah.
No, 21 and 22. 21 and 22.
And the sideshow continues. What?
You're slurring.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, thanks. I like that. He's prepared. Now he's got drugs for me. I like this.
That's another great shot.
Oh, he liked it. Oh, look at this.
Skipping off screen.
Wow.
That's believable.
It's just getting out of hand now.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Now they're talking about betting drinks and everything. He just called out a Shirley Temple for Shane Golderman.
Oh, man.
That's tight.
What do you think?
Goes
Oh!
Brooklyn. Yeah, he knows how to play a pool game.
He lined up off a pool.
That's it. All right. Care of that right now.
And, folks, just in case you don't know, a gentleman you just saw running to your right, don't ever bowl him in a pot game.
No. And, if you're going to do that, you might as well just give me the money and stop.
Pretty
not
much.
waste your time.
Because he'll beat you with your ball, and if he can fit in your shoes, your shoes. Doesn't matter. And maybe even different hand. All right, let's see if Shane can double here. Frame 5.
Gave it room.
Gave a room.
There
Awesome.
he is. There
Best
he
shot
is.
so far. Best shot so
All right.
far. Excellent. Here we go. And you guys watching in Salt Lake, this is why I look like I do. You think it's because I work with Myron? That's not true. I got to put up with guys like this.
You know, if I was ever going to mic the bowlers,
These
would be the two to do.
Oh, please. Yeah.
That would get interesting. Nope.
Oh! Good Gary. What the hell did he leave? The 2?
2 pin.
2 or 4? I
Four.
can't remember.
Four.
As he's doing a jig off the frame.
All right, what do we got going on here? Okay.
Well.
Slows pull down when he's
Yep.
starting to strike.
Yep.
And that's.
And is he going to miss it?
Yep.
Yep.
And then there's his mom. I don't know if you heard it, but I heard it.
I won't repeat it.
As the bowling alley gets quiet.
All of a sudden,
as she says that.
we have a ball game.
Exactly. But like I said, we know it's bound to happen.
Yes.
If he could have stayed where he was in the
Right.
previous 2 games.
Nobody would beat him.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh, we got company.
Well, allow me to introduce one of the world's most beautiful people on the planet, the lovely Jolene Poole. As Jason comes back with the strike. So how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. This is
In spite of watching this match?
it's Comedy Central
Oh,
at
you
its
think?
best. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It is a great match, though.
It is.
And it's great comedy.
A little surgery going on here.
It's not Jason's ball, is it?
No.
I heard a vicious rumor that you're actually going to have another birthday. Is that true?
Oh, Lord, yes.
I say the same thing. You know, they used to come like every 2 or 3 years, and now they come like every 6 weeks. Have you
I
noticed
know, isn't it? And this is a big one for me.
that?
Ooh, nice
There
shot.
we go.
Yes, yes.
Here we go.
Well, as the baby of this group, I'm just going to sit here and be very, very quiet.
I got news for you. This match is just about even.
Yes. Well, no one. Hey, I was being very, very quiet, Scott.
Frame number 7. Both bowlers on strikes. Shane on a 3-bagger. Shane actually bowls league here on Saturday night with his dad.
That's a little tight.
Yeah.
And goes.
Gary, so I get a drink. He even called it off his hand.
Don't say anything, Jillian. Just bow your head and beg for forgiveness.
Yes.
Why? It's not her fault. She doesn't need to be forgiven.
She had him.
Well, it wasn't like she was by herself. I mean.
Well, and actually, I'm at fault too. Because the first time I met his grandfather, Bob Poole, at AAA in his pro shop, there was this little kid running all over the place driving me crazy. It was him.
Yes.
And I asked Bob if I could kill him. He said, if you can catch him, you can have him. And I couldn't catch him. And 35 years later,
Here he
I'm
is.
still trying to catch him, but unfortunately. But I had my opportunity and I missed. Frame 7 for Jason.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Once
come
again.
on.
Boy, did he give that room. Oh,
my goodness.
he gave that room and it carried on. Oh, Lord.
That just tells me I can't bowl pool in the championship match because you know I'm going to beat him by throwing Brooklyns. I don't care. And I'm throwing Brooklyns to beat him.
Oh, Lord. Thank you.
I'm just going to have him wind up at the bar for him.
Yep.
I'm going to kill him throwing Brooklyns. Decent shot.
Oh, yeah.
Gets the 7. Gets the 7.
Oh, yeah. He likes
Yeah,
it.
He's gonna twist. He's gonna twist an ankle or something. Now, I'm telling you.
Oh, my God. So I get it now. I'll bowl him for money, but I'm not bowling him for drinks.
No, exactly. You can take his money.
Oh, yeah.
But don't get the free
Well, I'm
drink.
going to have to take his money to pay for the drinks.
Drinks,
That's
yeah.
the problem. It's like we had a good friend of mine back east, left-hander, who would bowl you for a candy bar.
Oh,
You couldn't beat him. We bowled for $1, $2, $5 a game. I had a shot. If I bowled him for a candy bar, he's unbeatable. So never did that again. All right, so Shane leaves the 3-6, 153 in the 7th. And okay, no problem. But honestly, he needs to finish with the last 4 to give Jason to give him a little bit of a thought process of that he might need to make a shot.
okay. You remember who we're talking about, right?
I know.
Okay.
But he's on a 267 pace.
I
right now.
understand
With
that.
an open.
I understand.
He's going to throw 11 strikes. Look at this.
I understand that. I'm just trying to keep it real, folks.
God. Oh, got a break. All right. 170 in the 8th. So the best he can do now is 220 plus 23, 243. Jason in complete command. He can go 267 with 16. But when he's this freewheeling and this loose, he's hard to beat.
Exactly.
Good
right.
shot. Good shot
cover,
by
good
Jay.
cover.
You know, and Shane's throwing an excellent game here, but he's getting overshadowed.
Well, when you
Not that you can blame him.
and of course, Jason proves himself. The only spare he should have shot this game, he missed.
Right, the 4-pin, which he missed by a lot.
Yeah,
but-
no, he didn't just miss it. I mean, he took the A train and kept going.
Really? Yeah, went right past Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
All right, and frame 9. And this is for the
Right
money.
off the hand, he's good.
Oh, light and
Oh,
up.
wait.
No.
Golderman might have a chance.
Okay, now he has another shot of making a 1-pin spare, which is the hardest thing in the world for this man.
I can't watch. This is too much.
Oh, man. The scary part is he can go open, and force Shane to double, I think. No, not. You just have to mark out, so he needs this.
He's got it.
He made his first spare of the game. So now he's in 220 company. So, this game is not over yet.
It's not. It's
It
just.
really isn't, because he has to spot him 7. First ball, 10th frame.
That's really tight.
Oh, very lucky.
Well, but it's a spare.
Very
again.
lucky. I went through the face.
It's another spare. Now, what was
610.
what we say? He was like 1.5%. He had 2 spares, so he's at 50%. So this is number 3. And
So can he improve his percentages? That's what I'm trying to find
well, in the
out.
previous games he did.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him that. Yes. I think he just sealed his championship.
234. So the best he can do now is 250. 220, 243.
Yeah.
He just needs 4 pins, 4 or 5 pins, and it's over. Thank God.
Just don't tell him that. He'll screw
Oh, I
up.
know. I'm not going there.
And he throws a great shot. It's
Elvis has left the building.
he runs all the way. Was that lane 5 and 6? To give the mechanic a high five.
Well, Jason Poole has won a match here at Holiday. The last time he did it in similar fashion, beating Frank Caccione. But we're going to watch Shane Golderman finish his match here. And again, Shane did very well. With second place, he's going to take home $1,098. And meanwhile, Jason's going to take home $2,196. And he still owes his mother $1.5 million.
That's right. This is partial payment.
That's it, yes.
Just keep chipping away. Jason.
That's it. Just chip away. All right. All right. I'm going to throw a fill ball here. Scary part is I don't want to interview this kid right now. I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth.
I don't know. Hey,
Here we go. Oh, God.
are you giving us $10 each for watching? Wow.
And he finished up and throws a great shot. Actually, very good. 208.
Yeah.
23, shoots 231. But unfortunately, it's not enough. Jason Poole wins 250 to 231. And to be honest with you, folks, we're going to take a break, and I don't know what's going to happen when we come back. Anything's possible. But we'll see you in just a moment. You're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood. I'm Nicholas Sorsa with Dennis Glover. We'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Comedy Central, a.k.a. Denver Branch Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Holiday Lanes in Lakewood. I'm with champion Jason Poole, and I'm delighted to see that his mom, Joelle, came out to watch. And she really doesn't watch. Jolene, I'm sorry. She really doesn't watch. She tells me that she's been compelled to come and watch her son bowl, but it has been a while. I know you've never watched him bowl nationally.
No, I never have.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember the last time that you came out and watched him.
Holiday, fifth classic title, probably about 6 years ago. Oh, go figure.
We're gonna have to check that. I don't know. But no, it was fun. It was cool that you were bowling with some good quality caliber opponents, and you were kind of playing the same kind of line, but you're having fun. You were all loose. You each had an equal share of. Either one of you could have went off and won the thing, so it was fun to see you just go out and enjoy yourself, and that doesn't take much for you.
Now when it comes to bowling.
Now, what were you using
Oh, let's see. Which part of the day?
before you started running?
Oh, I was throwing no rules.
Okay. And then?
I started with the choice last night.
Okay.
Went with the choice today. Then I ended up having to go to the real one because I needed something with back in. And then I watched every ball, the first 2 shows.
We talked about that, and you made a ball change up because that had nothing. You got nothing on that ball. And, depending on what you're bowling on, that's very possible. But I liked the fact that you made the ball change and got right back in it and stayed focused. That was awesome.
It was fun.
So, 11 branch titles, 1 national.
Scratch title, yep.
Okay, so 12 overall in how many years?
22, probably 12 years. Yes! 1 year a title. There we go.
So that means you're on pace to beat Pagers then.
Yes.
Pagers has 24 and 25 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I see Frank the Tank is up to like 14 or 15. He's getting there. Yeah, he's sneaky. He's a sneaky guy.
I'm like 30 years away from getting that stuff.
See, so you got all the time in the world. You can pace yourself. All right, other than bowling the scratch league at Arapahoe, what are you doing?
Working.
Are you? That's it? That's your only league?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I bowl scratch tournaments and ABT.
Right. All right. Well, my stomach is still hurting
Why?
because you're talking to imaginary friends and running out.
There was
stuff.
people bowling down there.
We
Then-
couldn't see them.
Well, that's all right. Trust me. When I slapped it out, I heard the guy slap it out too.
Now, do you remember Joe Syme out in Salt Lake City?
Joe, who?
Joe Syme used to be a mechanic at Valley worked for Myron. Bowls tournaments all the time with Dean Walker.
And
Gus
Christopher
Moore.
Walker and stuff?
Yep,
Okay.
Chris Walker's dad, yeah.
Yeah.
He watches every week, and I'm sure he's on the floor at this point. I mean, just on the floor.
I hope he
and
had a good
this
show.
is the real thing, but he's not putting on an act. I have to deal with this all the time. And poor mom, I'm just going to let her go. That's all she can do just to handle it. But
And believe it or
was
not, I
great.
still don't do
Great
drugs.
job. Yeah, which that's the biggest freak out of all because I don't even think I could handle you at all that way. But anyway, it was a great show, obviously. Next week we're at AMF Littleton, folks. We're going to be on the Winding Road. And don't forget, those of you in the club now, again, you got about 4 weeks to get your package in for the big $50,000 first place winner national at South Point Bowling Stadium. That's going to be Saturday, January 26th to Saturday, February 2nd. And then the Super Bowl game starts the next day. But the top 4 bowlers will make $100,000. And total prize fund, we're guaranteeing, with all our side action and everything else, $500,000. That's insane. You got to go. And if you're not a member yet, sign up, bowl a tournament, get your average adjusted, and get ready to go, and we'll see you out in Vegas. But on behalf of Mom, on behalf of Jason, on behalf of me, Scott Sledgester, I have no words left to describe you.
Time out. Hi, Leanne, Cage, Zayla. Thank you, Mike.
Always. All right.
I get the big one.
Of course. There you go. Yeah, and I told the people watching that now you owe your mother just under $1.5 million now, which is pretty good. And she says, "Yeah, I'm just chipping at it a little at a time."
Okay.
So with that, there you go. Have a great week, folks. We'll see you next week.
Hi. I'm so proud of